Have you ever thought that the very fruits you believed were helping you stay strong and healthy might actually be weakening your legs, making you slower, more unsteady, and even more vulnerable to falls? Most people never see it coming. Right now, across the world, millions of seniors are unknowingly sabotaging their strength, energy, and independence by eating the wrong kinds of fruits every day. In today's episode of Senior Health Tips, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the most shocking secrets about nutrition that could be quietly stealing your mobility and your freedom without you even realizing it. Here's the truth. The food choices you make after 60, 70, and beyond are not just about staying lean or keeping blood pressure in check. They are about survival. They are about your legs, your power, your ability to stand tall, walk independently, and live life on your own terms. And what you're about to learn could change everything you thought you knew about eating healthy after 70. But listen carefully, because the most surprising part is, it's not about avoiding sugar-laden candy bars or greasy fast food. It's about common fruits you thought were safe. And if you're eating these on a daily or even weekly basis, your legs may be paying the ultimate price. Stick around, because what you'll discover by the end of this video could be the key to saving your strength, regaining your balance, and living longer with a body that actually supports you, not betrays you. If you're serious about protecting your health and living stronger for decades to come, then do me a favor right now. Hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on your notifications. We're just getting started, and you're going to want to catch every future update packed with real, practical, senior health tips you can trust. Now let's dive into why some fruits, despite their innocent appearance, could be the silent destroyers of your leg strength. Most people associate fruits with good health, and rightly so. In general, fruits are packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber. But here's the part they don't tell you. Not all fruits are created equal when it comes to muscle health, circulation, and energy levels. Some fruits are ticking time bombs when it comes to blood sugar, inflammation, and even nutrient depletion. Factors that over time directly impact how strong or weak your legs become. Think about it. Your legs are responsible for carrying your body's entire weight. They depend heavily on good circulation, proper nerve function, stable blood sugar levels, and steady muscle maintenance. If any of those systems start to break down, your legs are the first to show it. You might notice it as slight unsteadiness. Maybe you find it harder to get out of a chair. Maybe you don't walk quite as far as you used to without getting tired. Or maybe you notice swelling in your ankles and feet by the end of the day. Those are not minor issues. They are early warning signs that your body is struggling, and certain fruits could be making it worse. Here's how it happens. Some fruits, especially those high in certain types of natural sugars and acids, can cause repeated spikes in your blood sugar levels. Every time your blood sugar spikes, your insulin levels surge. And every time insulin surges, inflammation rises inside your body. Chronic inflammation damages your blood vessels, restricts circulation to your legs, starves your muscles of oxygen, and literally eats away at the very tissue that keeps you strong and mobile. Now imagine doing that day after day, year after year, thinking you're doing the right thing because you were told fruits are healthy. Over time, this silent damage adds up. Before you know it, you start to feel weaker, slower, and more prone to falls or injuries. It's a cruel trick, because no one ever warned you that the wrong fruits could quietly chip away at your independence. And there's another hidden danger. Some fruits can actually leach essential minerals like magnesium and potassium from your system. These minerals are absolutely crucial for muscle contractions, nerve signals, and overall strength. Without enough of them, your legs can start to cramp, weaken, and even shake under pressure. All of this might sound scary, but here's the good news. Once you know which fruits to limit or avoid, And once you start replacing them with better, muscle-friendly choices, the turnaround can be nothing short of amazing. Seniors have reported stronger strides, better balance, less cramping, and even a greater sense of confidence simply by adjusting the fruits they eat every day. But you have to know what you're up against. You have to understand the science that they don't put on the front of the food packages. And you have to be willing to change the habits that could be slowly costing you your strength. Remember, nobody talks about leg strength until it's too late. You don't want to wait for a major fall or a serious injury to realize how crucial your legs are to your independence. Staying strong after 70 is about being proactive, not reactive. And nutrition is one of the simplest, most powerful levers you can pull to protect yourself right now. So, what exactly are the types of fruits that pose a danger to your leg strength? What are the specific ingredients inside them that trigger inflammation, rob you of minerals, and set the stage for muscle breakdown? And more importantly, what should you be eating instead to preserve your mobility, boost your vitality, and age with power? We're about to uncover all of that and more in just a moment. First, it's important to understand that sugar is at the heart of much of the trouble. Even though fruit sugar, known as fructose, is considered natural, it can still wreak havoc on your body if consumed in high amounts, especially as you age. In your younger years, your metabolism could handle these spikes a little better, but after 60 or 70, your body's ability to process sugar becomes more delicate. Every hit of fructose can trigger a cascade of internal stress, raising blood sugar levels, promoting insulin resistance, and silently stiffening your arteries and veins, including those feeding your legs. Now, combine that with certain fruits' acidic nature, and you have a double threat. Acidic fruits can disturb the body's delicate pH balance, contributing to an environment where inflammation thrives. Over time, this acidic overload doesn't just irritate your joints and muscles, it can slowly degrade your muscle mass by interfering with the body's repair and regeneration processes. And let's not overlook the mineral problem. Magnesium and potassium are two minerals your muscles need desperately. Without enough potassium, your legs can feel weak, tired, or even tremble without warning. Without magnesium, your muscles can't relax properly, leading to painful cramps, spasms, and general soreness. Some fruits act like a sponge, pulling these minerals out of your system faster than you can replace them. The result? You start losing strength, stability, and endurance. Climbing stairs gets harder. Getting up from a low chair feels like a battle. A simple walk around the block becomes exhausting. All the while, you may still think you're eating healthy because you're choosing fruits over processed snacks. But the damage is happening silently under the surface every single day. But don't worry, there's a way to fix it. You don't have to give up fruits completely. In fact, the right fruits can be one of your greatest allies in staying fit and mobile after 70. It's all about choosing fruits that stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and actually replenish the critical minerals your muscles need to thrive. Let's break down how you can spot the fruits that support strong, healthy legs and steer clear of the ones that secretly sabotage your strength. The first thing to look for is the glycemic index, or GI. This is a measure of how quickly a food raises your blood sugar. Fruits with a high GI cause fast, sharp spikes, which over time can contribute to insulin resistance, inflammation, and muscle loss. You want fruits that have a low to moderate GI, meaning they release their sugars slowly and steadily. Second, pay attention to acidity. While a little acid isn't always bad, fruits that are highly acidic can worsen inflammation and interfere with muscle repair, especially when eaten in large quantities. Aim for fruits that are more alkaline forming once digested. Third, consider the mineral profile. The best fruits for seniors are rich in magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants that fight inflammation. They don't deplete your body of minerals. They help restore and protect them. If you can remember these three principles, low glycemic impact, low acidity, and high mineral support, you will be well on your way to reclaiming the strong, steady legs you need to live independently and confidently for years to come. Imagine waking up in the morning, stepping out of bed, and feeling solid, balanced, and powerful. No more shaky legs. No more worrying about slips and falls. No more struggling to keep up with your grandchildren. Just the steady, confident energy that allows you to live your life on your own terms. It's not a fantasy. It's absolutely possible. And it starts with making smarter choices about the fruits you eat every day. Let's also talk about another hidden danger related to these bad fruits: the inflammatory cascade. Every time you overload your body with high sugar or high acid fruits, your immune system gets triggered. It perceives the sudden sugar rush as a threat, launching an inflammatory response. Over time, this constant, low-level inflammation doesn't just damage your blood vessels, it weakens your bones and shrinks your muscles. It literally eats away at the foundation of your mobility. This is why so many seniors, even those who seem to eat healthy, find themselves losing strength rapidly after 70. They're unknowingly caught in a vicious cycle of sugar spikes, mineral depletion, and inflammatory damage, all stemming from the wrong fruit choices. Now, you might be wondering, if these fruits are so dangerous, why don't doctors warn us about them? The answer is simple. Most traditional nutrition advice focuses on broad guidelines meant for the general population. They assume a younger, more resilient body. But seniors are different. Your metabolism is different. Your circulation is different. Your muscles, your bones, your nerves, they all have different needs as you age. And if you don't adjust your nutrition to match, the consequences can be devastating. The good news is, once you start making smarter fruit choices, the benefits come quickly. Seniors who have made these changes often report: 1. Better energy levels. 2. Stronger, more stable legs. 3. Improved balance. 4. Less swelling and cramping. 5. A renewed sense of confidence and independence. It's like giving your body the tools it's been silently begging for. And it's not just about physical strength. When your legs are strong, your whole life improves. You stay more active, which boosts your heart health, mental clarity, and emotional well-being. You participate more in social activities, which reduces the risk of depression and cognitive decline. You sleep better because your body isn't aching or cramping through the night. In short, strong legs aren't just about mobility. They are the foundation for a longer, happier, healthier life after 70. And it all starts with knowing what to put on your plate. In the next few minutes, we're going to discuss a simple action plan you can start today. A few tiny tweaks to your fruit choices could mean the difference between years of struggle and years of thriving with strength and confidence. But before we get to that, if you're finding this information valuable, please take a moment right now to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss out on powerful senior health tips that could change your life or the life of someone you love. And trust me, we have a lot more critical information coming your way. All right, now let's talk about real, practical strategies you can use starting today. First, take a close look at the fruits you currently eat most often. Are they high in sugar? Do they taste very sweet or acidic? If so, it's time to start limiting their intake. Second, start introducing more leg-friendly fruits into your diet. These are fruits that nourish your muscles, balance your blood sugar, and flood your body with minerals instead of depleting them. Third, be mindful of portion sizes. Even healthy fruits can cause problems if you overdo them. Stick to 1 or 2 servings per day, spaced out from your main meals whenever possible. Finally, combine your fruits with a little healthy fat, like a handful of nuts or a spoonful of nut butter. This slows down the absorption of sugar, stabilizes your blood sugar, and gives your body a better shot at using the nutrients for muscle repair and energy instead of inflammation. Every small change adds up. Every smart decision builds momentum. And over time, you'll notice a powerful shift, not just in your legs, but in your entire outlook on life. You are not powerless. You are not doomed to lose strength just because you're getting older. You have a choice. And it starts with what you put on your fork. Now, I know it might feel overwhelming to think that something as small as your fruit choices could have such a big impact on your life after 70. But when it comes to senior health tips, the small things are often the most powerful. Small changes compound over time. They build stronger muscles, better balance, steadier hearts, and sharper minds. Think about it like this. Every time you make a better choice, you're investing in yourself. Every time you swap out a sugar-loaded fruit for a muscle-supporting one, you're adding more strength to your legs, more years to your life, and more life to your years. It's a beautiful return on investment, and it's available to you starting right now. Let's talk a bit about how all of this fits into the bigger picture of aging well. Scientists studying longevity in seniors have found that maintaining muscle mass and strength is one of the single most important predictors of living a longer, healthier life. Not just living longer, but living better, without being confined to a bed or a wheelchair. In fact, studies show that seniors who maintain strong legs into their 70s and 80s have dramatically lower risks of falls, fractures, hospitalizations, and even dementia. Your legs are quite literally your lifeline to independence. And while exercise is obviously critical to maintaining leg strength, nutrition plays an even bigger role than most people realize. You can exercise every day, but if you're fueling your body with the wrong foods, like the wrong fruits, you're fighting an uphill battle. You're building strength with one hand while tearing it down with the other. Imagine trying to build a house but using rotten wood for the foundation. No matter how beautiful the design is, the house won't last. It's the same with your muscles. They need solid, nourishing building blocks every single day to stay strong, resilient, and reliable. That's why getting smart about your fruit choices isn't just a diet tweak. It's a complete shift in the way you support your body for the long haul. Let's also address another hidden danger: hidden sugars. Some of the worst fruits for seniors don't just pack natural sugars. They're often used in juices, smoothies, and fruit blends that sneak in even more sugar without you realizing it. When you drink fruit instead of eating it whole, you remove the fiber that slows down sugar absorption. This makes your blood sugar spike even faster, putting even more strain on your muscles, nerves, and blood vessels. This is why whole fruits, carefully chosen, are always the better option. They offer fiber, minerals, and antioxidants in a balanced package that your body can actually use. And remember, it's not just about avoiding harm, it's about actively promoting healing. Some fruits are true superstars when it comes to senior health. They help reduce oxidative stress, the process that slowly damages your cells over time. They flood your muscles with magnesium, potassium, and natural anti-inflammatories that not only preserve your strength, but actually rebuild it. When you focus on these kinds of fruits, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're giving your body the message that it's safe, supported, and ready to keep moving powerfully through life, no matter your age. Picture yourself a year from now. You've made smarter fruit choices. You've nourished your body instead of inflaming it. Your legs feel stronger. Your walks are longer. Your balance is steadier. Your energy is higher. You're participating in more activities you love. You're enjoying life without the constant fear of falling or slowing down. That future is within reach. And it starts with the small decisions you make today. So here's your simple plan. First, start phasing out the fruits that have been quietly sabotaging your strength. You don't have to eliminate them overnight, but start being mindful. Notice how you feel after eating them. Are your legs more tired? Do you feel sluggish or sore? Second, start introducing fruits that actively support muscle health. Look for ones that are rich in fiber, low in sugar, and packed with minerals. Think about fruits that feel refreshing and energizing, not heavy and bloating. Third, protect your mineral balance. Make sure your overall diet is rich in magnesium, potassium, and calcium. Consider pairing your fruit with a handful of almonds, walnuts, or seeds to boost your mineral intake even more. Fourth, stay hydrated. Dehydration can sneak up fast as you age, and it makes muscle weakness and cramping even worse. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day helps your muscles stay supple, strong, and resilient. Fifth, keep moving. Every step you take, every gentle stretch, every bit of strength training you do amplifies the power of your smart nutrition choices. Movement and nutrition work together like best friends. One supports the other. Together, they build a body that can defy expectations well into your 80s, 90s, and beyond. And most importantly, remember that aging is not a curse. It's a privilege. Not everyone gets the gift of growing older. Your body may have more needs now than it did at 30 or 40, but it's still capable of amazing things if you give it the right tools. You have the ability to write your own story of aging, a story of strength, resilience, energy, and freedom. And it starts right here with something as simple and powerful as the fruits you choose to eat. You don't have to accept weakness as inevitable. You don't have to accept frailty or fear. You can stand strong. You can walk tall. You can enjoy every chapter of life with confidence and joy. If today's video opened your eyes or gave you a new insight you hadn't considered before, please show your support by hitting that like button. It helps more seniors find critical information like this. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications because we're just getting started. There are so many more senior health tips coming your way. Tips that could literally add years of strength, vitality, and happiness to your life. You deserve to know the truth about aging. You deserve to thrive. And we're going to walk that path together, one smart choice at a time. Thank you so much for watching. Here's to your strength, your health, and your future.